The only yield I've found is the likes of you. How lamentable.
Calm down, bro. That's the princess's way of saying, glad we're all okay. Nah, she wouldn't say that.
Come on, at least try to follow through.
In any case, you did well in removing the imposter. I commend you.
The unimaginable actually happened!
Hey, princess, what's wrong? Did you get indigestion or something?
You fool. I will always give fitting evaluations for work well done. Of course I would commend you for making your boastful comments a reality.
I didn't expect this at all. But it seems like you were concerned about Melty and the others in your own way, Priscilla.
Only to the extent that I cannot simply ignore it, considering I am involved in the royal selection. I do not care one way or another what becomes of them. Any who were there and stood in my way will not be allowed to live. However, I was not there. Thus, those who were directly involved are on their own in figuring out what to do.
Don't tell me that's why you left halfway. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it.
I do not understand why you are so deep in thought, but you would do well to cherish my words of praise. You have served me well.
Well, any compliment is... Hold on.
What?
I can't let that comment pass. Why would I serve you?
What a foolish question. I have told you this numerous times before. The world exists for my sake, after all. The resumption of the royal selection is in my favor. Therefore, your actions have ultimately benefited me.
That is quite the jump in logic. But that's what's amazing about Priscilla. I should try to be more like her.
What? You will, Mealy? I think you have your own good points, so let's concentrate on those.
That's not what I meant. I want to compliment your efforts and say thanks to you, Subaru.
Mealy?
In any case... Once the royal selection begins, you and I will be enemies. I once thought you were all nothing but specks of dust, undeserving of my notice. But upon seeing your work yesterday, my view has since changed. There are some traits about you all that are worth noting. I will only keep that in mind for now.
Yes, let's compete fair and square.
Do not get carried away. My victory is inevitable. Thus, there is but one thing I will say to you. Do your utmost to humor me at least.
Right. Let's all laugh together in the end.
Time to go, Al. We will return to the manor and I will have Schult massage my feet.
Man, lucky Schult. I wish I could have some of that once in a while. See you later, bro. And to you, little ladies, you did great yesterday.
Their group is like a storm passing by.
But I'm glad we were able to talk. Priscilla was thankful to you, Subaru.
Rem truly admires your wonderful mindset as always, Miss Amelia.
Positive reinforcement. That's much more like Mealy.
Huh? Huh? Did I say something weird?
Nothing. Just talking to myself. Anyway, our main goal wasn't to go see Priscilla.
It was an unexpected detour, but we will be arriving at the shop soon.
There it is. Wait, but...
Hey, it's you guys. After all that's happened yesterday, I'm surprised to see you walk around so carefree.
That's quite the greeting you have for us. Wait, what the?
Hey, what's with you guys? Why the long faces?
Don't feel too bad about this. I'm sure things will get back to normal soon. Just like the royal capital.
Yes, you were unharmed at the very least. So let us take this as a silver lining and move forward.
Hold it. I think you've got the wrong idea here. The shop's not empty because I was looted or anything. I sold it all.
You're sold out? Everything? That's a little hard to believe.
Ugh, it's true. Considering what happened, I didn't expect to sell anything today. But some flashy beauty in red bought everything in my shop. I just finished loading up the goods earlier. So, I'm closing up for today. Really didn't see that coming.
A flashy beauty in red.
Was there a guy in an iron helmet with her?
Oh? Yeah, there was. Did you see him too? They're definitely hard to miss.
So she bought everything.
She would do something like that. Now that I think about it, she did do that last time, too. Anyway, having good business is always better than the opposite. Now that I think about it, it's one of Priscilla's rare acts of kindness.
Sorry I can't sell you anything. You're probably gonna have that sad look on your face all day now.
We don't need to buy your goods that bad.
It's a little unfortunate. But we're satisfied seeing that you're okay.
You have helped us a lot in the past, so we are glad that you're safe.
Well, thanks for that. This might not be much.
Huh?
Oh, Appas! So many of them too!
After all's said and done, you guys did come visit every day lately. Just thought I'd save some for you, just in case.
Sir,
That's what I'm talking about. A merchant never misses out on a business opportunity, right?
That's right.
Anyway, thanks for this.
Thanks for your business. That'll be 2 silver coins.
You're charging me?
And that's the end of that.
Looks like the sun is setting now. I get the feeling it's always evening or night when we pass through here.
You've been here before?
Only about 3 times at most, but it just feels like I've been here more.
I don't understand. But it might be dangerous to come here when it's late.
I should be the one telling you to not walk around at night.
there's no need to worry, Subaru. If you were to walk around late at night, Rem will protect you.
Even if you can protect me physically, my pride as a man will be torn to shreds. So, it might be best not to go wandering around at night at all.
I see. That's unfortunate. Rem wanted to be of assistance to you.
No need to worry about that, Rem. I would have been done for so many times if it wasn't for you.
Subaru.
That's why I rely on you and I appreciate you. I may keep relying on others to take on challenges, but I hope you'll keep helping me moving forward.
Yes, of course. I hope we will be together forever.
Are we still talking about the same thing?
You two get along so well. But now that I think about it, it's kind of strange. This is where we met for the first time, though it hasn't been too long since then.
Yeah. Come to think of it, the only ones who have the same idea of when our first meeting was is probably Reinhard and Bayako, maybe? Thinking about it is starting to make me miss Bayako all of a sudden. I haven't seen her in a week.
Miss Beatrice? She should be at the manor alone at the moment.
Subaru, you sure are close with Beatrice. The villagers have been going to the manor, so I hope Beatrice isn't fighting with them.
I'm starting to get worried. If Bayako's drill tails lose their shine, that would be a great loss for the world. Or something like that.
Oh, hey, it's you guys. What you doing here?
We were looking for you guys, of course.
Us?
We parted ways right after what happened yesterday. We heard that you were all right, but we just had to make sure in person.
Felt seems like the type to bottle things up, too.
We visited Sir Reinhardt's manor first, but the servant couple stated that you would likely be around these parts.
And here we are.
I see. It appears we've made you take the long way to find us. My apologies to you and your companions, Miss Amelia.
It's alright. We came here on our own accord. I'm sorry if we got in your way.
Don't worry about it. He just tagged along without me asking, so I don't mind one bit.
You may claim to be used to it, Miss Felt, but I can't have you wandering around the slums alone past sundown.
It's a thankless job for you.
In any case, it seems like her running away is becoming less frequent. We all get better every day.
I feel bad for you. I don't think there's anyone else in history that could treat the Sword Saint this way.
So you'd all just do whatever this guy says? Stand up for yourselves more. Live strong, you know?
I think you're a little too strong.
So, what brings you here, Felt?
At a glance, there doesn't appear to be anything of note to do here.
This is all because this guy doesn't know how to control himself.
I apologize. I did make an effort to hold back.
You don't need to apologize, Reinhard. It all started because I had my dragon insignia stolen. The fight broke out from there.
But it's Felt who stole the dragon insignia, so it's Felt's fault in the end. She's the one who brought Reinhardt, too.
What? If I didn't bring this guy, everyone would have been killed by that woman in black!
But Elsa came to the loot house only because you accepted a job from her.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is now. That's not why I'm here.
As soon as this turns on you, you change the subject.
Like I said, That's not why I'm here!
That appears to be the case. The debris of the structure that used to stand here appears to have been removed. There's nothing left here.
The higher-ups of the royal capital don't involve themselves with the affairs of the slums. That's why...
This place was flattened because the locals looted it. Everyone only thinks about taking the easy route.
So you're not here to look for something, Felt? It feels like you just came here to look at this place.
You're right. I just came here to look. I hated the slums. I hate the royal capital, the knights, the whole nation. So I did lots of bad stuff to get out of here. I saved up money to leave, too. I ended up getting out of here in a completely unexpected way, but my mentality still hasn't changed. I hate the royal capital, the knights, the aristocrats, the slums, the kingdom, everything! That's why I'm gonna tear them all down. I came back here to remind myself of that.
There are things I want to accomplish by becoming the ruler, too.
You too, huh?
Yes. Compared to yours, Felt, my wish is probably really small. You might even laugh at it.
But you have to do it, right? Then who cares if anyone laughs?
Yeah, I think so too. I will do my best to become ruler. So I guess we'll be competing in a foot race, Felt.
I don't know about calling it a foot race. I get what you're trying to say. You and I are enemies then. Let's do this right.
Yeah. Oh, but even if we're enemies, we can still stay on somewhat friendly terms, right?
Guess it depends. Either is fine by me. During the whole business trying to find the imposter, I was questioned at the castle. It really made me realize how no one expected anything from us at all.
Yes, you're right. But that doesn't mean we can give up.
Of course. Besides, can't you tell?
Tell what?
You should know. If no one thinks we can win, it'll be all the more hilarious when we do.
You're right. I'm sure everyone would be really surprised.
Yep, let's freak them all out.
Yes, I think that's a really great idea.
Getting so excited. It's so cute.
I agree. Although describing them as cute is a bit disrespectful. By the way, Subaru, about those people we took with us yesterday.
Oh, that's been settled already. Crucier and Russell will take them in. I think they're in good hands.
Lord Roswell was present at the discussion, so I believe there shouldn't be any problems.
I see. That's good. It is a bit personal, after all.
I heard from Otto that you really took care of things. Though you really saved us at the showdown yesterday, too.
Not at all. I was saved by Mr. Rom and Otto's quick thinking many times myself. Otto is your friend, right? I suggest you keep him close by. He's not only talented, but he has a fine character.
Yeah, I want to keep him around as the straight man for our comedy bits. I don't stand a chance against Rom alone. I'll probably die from fatigue.
I'm glad you're aware of his value. It seems you already know full well without me pointing it out.
I think you're overestimating me.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. Are they going to be okay?
I'm sure they're fine. Mr. Ram has been taking steps to handle the matter.
Well, I'm sure some people have noticed already, like Cruchet or Roswell.
In any case, thank you, Subaru.
You're saying that to me?
Of course. Thanks to you, the grave issue involving the kingdom was brought to a conclusion. This may sound strange, but had it been me or other royal guards resolving this case, it would not have ended this way. That's why I'm thanking you.
I should be saying the same. All I do is use my petty slyness and bluff my way through. Things wouldn't have been resolved like this if I handled this alone. So, thank you, Reinhardt. If anything happens, I might need you again. Don't say you can't help once the royal selection starts.
Don't worry. As long as it does not betray Miss Feltz, I will always help you.
That's a relief. And I'll be happy to help you too, as long as it won't affect Mealy's favor toward me. Just ask if you ever need anything, buddy. Reinhardt? Did I come on a little too strong?
No, it's not that. Very well. I will certainly rely on you. Yes, Buddy, was it?
Yeah.
Subaru.
Oh, Rem. You're not going to sleep yet?
Well, Rem is having trouble falling asleep. Perhaps I'm too excited about the royal selection resuming soon.
Rem, excited? That's unexpected.
Unexpected, you say?
It just seemed to me that you weren't too proactive when it came to the royal selection, like you've been more of an observer. It was like you were deliberately keeping your distance, so I thought it was odd to hear you're excited.
Do you dislike it when Rem is excited, Subaru?
It's not that, but I probably wouldn't phrase it that way. Anyway, did you have a change of heart or something?
Perhaps so. I believe I've been influenced by the events at the royal capital from today and the past few days. Rem has been able to speak with many people these past 10 days as we work to reopen the royal selection. The residents of the royal capital, the candidates, and those who support them. They each had their own way of thinking that made me realize something. I became aware of just how narrow my world was.
A narrow world.
Rem was never good with these things. Before, worrying about myself and sister was all I could handle. Then you joined in as well, Subaru. I am in the process of being able to see and do more things, little by little. That is why these past 10 days have been full of surprises for me. Everyone was so full of single-minded determination, and not one of them neglected the importance of the royal selection. Subaru, you were also working so hard. That is why I wanted to see what lies beyond the combined efforts between you, Rem, sister, Lord Roswell, and Miss Amelia.
I see.
So that is why Rem is excited. It truly is about to begin. Will it be all right?
Calm down, Rem. I know how you feel. I'm actually the type to get too excited before a big event and screw things up. Like when I overslept and missed the bus for my field trip, and ended up catching up to it at the freeway rest area.
I don't understand that reference, but...
Okay, listen here. You can forget what I said earlier, but this part is important.
Yes.
I'm happy to hear that you want to see what lies ahead. Remember what we talked about before? About how we should talk about tomorrow and the future. What you're looking forward to is just that. The future.
Subaru.
We don't know what lies ahead. And I know that can be scary, but no one knows what's gonna happen. We're all playing blindly in a make-or-break game. You might be crazy to enjoy it, but I feel the same way. We're gonna make Amelia the next ruler. Let's do everything in our power to make it happen.
Yes.
I'll be counting on you, Rem.
Until death do us part? Oh my.
Don't even joke about that! Whew. Oh, I'm feeling tired. Time to call it a day.
Subaru, do you have a minute?
Mealy? Yeah, sure. Come on in.
Sorry for the late visit. Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, I was just thinking about going to bed. So what's up? Staying up late isn't good for your pretty skin, you know.
Oh, it's not much. I just happened to notice you were talking to Rem downstairs earlier. I heard you talking about how so much has happened in the past 10 days. I wanted to thank you properly.
Thank me?
You might say it's not much, but that's not true at all. In the evening, when we went to the place where the loot house used to be, I remembered the time we first met, and everything that happened after. Subaru, when I said I wanted to repay you, you said you wanted to be a servant at the manor. Back then, I thought how modest you were.
I said this before, but that was the best choice for me. I had nowhere to go, so I needed to make a living somehow. And you're there too, Mealy.
Oh,
Huh? Mealy? Aren't you gonna scold me like, "Oh, stop messing around"?
oh, stop messing around.
There we go. But is that not enough for you?
It's not about it being enough. I think I haven't given anything back to you. Just like when we first met, even after dealing with the incident at the manor and the mob east of the village, you just asked for a date. And this time, for the last 10 days. Subaru, is there something I can do for you? What can I do for you?
To be serious, I think becoming a servant here, or going on a date with you, Mealy, is the best answer for me. You're saying I'm modest, but I do get the one thing I want most at the time.
Subaru.
I know you might feel worried, so this may not come across as a compromise, but will you please let me keep being a part of your problems from now on, Mealy? That's my wish to you.
Why? Subaru, why are you always so kind to me? I can't even begin to repay you for all that you've done.
As long as you're healthy, and you continue to be cute, that's sacred in my mind. That's my honest truth. For the past 10 days, I ran around and watched the royal candidates, the knights, and Melty's group. Everyone is doing their best, and they're so determined. They looked so cool in my eyes. I was just a wandering nobody. Mealy, before I met you, I was just hanging in midair. But after meeting you, something firm, like a backbone, grew inside me. My body was a squishy mess before, but now I can stand up with that backbone. To me, that's important. If I don't keep that in mind, I'll start to take it for granted and act selfishly. I don't know how to put it. Anyway, I want to work hard for you, Mealy. So this is all for my own sake, too. If there's more to it than that, I think that's something that'll come to you as we spend more time together.
So, your answer is on hold?
I guess so. Mealy, if you want to keep pursuing the answer, you'll have to give up and let me keep following you around. Meaning... That goes on even after you become ruler. You might not even know the answer then. Life is long. I hope you're prepared for that, Mealy.
Subaru, you're so weird. But thank you. Thank you for helping me. And I hope you'll stay by my side, Subaru.
Of course. That's why I've spent the past 10 days and then some.
I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Drawing a sound is erased the version. 失うたびまた膝